Hi friends, welcome to Guided Heart Tarot 77. My name is Danny. Thank you to everybody that's joining this channel today for the first time, or if they're returning, thank you so much. I just appreciate all of you, each and every one of you, so much. So that said, I'm going to jump right into the reading as I usually do. It shuffled a little bit off camera already. I'm just going to give a couple more good shuffles on camera, and then let's just jump right into it and just ask that Spirit provides us some guidance today to the right person or people watching, since they were guided to this channel at this very specific time in their lives. What does this person watching need to know right now? What would they find helpful? Got the World card. What else? And I just want to do a little shout out to a lady named Kathy, my dear mother-in-law Kathy. Introduced me to her friend Kathy, who did a similar painting, and I admired it so much. I told her about it, and she spent the last 3 months working on it, and then presented me with it yesterday. So I just wanted to involve that picture in here somewhere because it just provided me so much inspiration when I saw it, and I just love it so much. So that's it. I've got the King of Pentacles. Got another king here. We have the Four of Wands and the King of Swords. And then we have the Three of Swords. What's that about? The Temperance card. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands. Interesting. Two knights and two kings. The Death card. The Hanged Man. By the way, I'm seeing like Pisces, Scorpio, a lot of air signs here. Five of Pentacles, yeah. Okay, so I do feel that this is a connection between two different people. Okay, because right here I saw the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Okay, and this Four of Wands. So there is a commitment between these two people, some level of commitment, a very strong bond, something where these two people have built something substantial between the two of them. And right now, I just don't feel that they're seeing eye to eye. Okay, when I see the World card, I see that there's two, I feel like there's two views on like how you two see the world and where you see yourselves going in it. So I feel like there's been a falling out of some kind because you just don't see I don't see that choice here. I just see that there's two people who are just too different. Okay, because I saw this repeating energy down here too. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I feel like these are two very different energies. Okay, they're both very fast moving, but one of them just is, this is a more creative path I think this person's taking, something just a little more passionate. They're driven for a different for one purpose. And then you have the Knight of Swords here, who's just a little more logical, like the King of Swords here, and just thinks more practically, okay, and logically. Whereas this person's just more free thinking. So I feel like their views on life are so very different. And, you know, I don't see the splitting of paths here outside of the World card. I feel like a cycle could be ending between these two people, which leads to a lot of heartbreak and pain. Okay. And again, I see with that Four of Wands here, I think that's a really, really true, strong connection between these two people. So it hurts to have to like, so I feel like if you guys have tried to see things and get on the same page, it's just not happening. And I feel like that in itself is breaking this connection apart and ultimately leaving both of you very hurt from this. Okay, it's like still wanting, there's still love there and wanting this nurturing and caring from the other person, but it's just not like you're hurting each other more, I think, by this lack of true understanding. It's like if you don't see each other's perspectives, it's kind of like painful in a way. Does that make sense? Like, if you know me so well, how do you not understand how I feel? That's something that I'm picking up on. Okay, so I do feel like they're going in two different directions. Okay, with the Death card here, this connection has ended. I just don't think, without seeing eye to eye on anything anymore, that it's not working. So it had to end, at least temporarily. Okay, and that's why there's that Three of Swords here. With the Hanged Man, again, I see it's like this desire to see it from each other's view or perspective or angle. And there's this like discussion here about, you know, I feel I'm hearing one person saying, why can't you just see what I'm talking about? And the other person's like, because it just doesn't make sense. You know, like that kind of thing. You know, but it's like, if you truly care about each other, it's almost like agree to disagree, right? But I just don't see that. So again, there's like this loss here, this, you know, this coldness between the two of you. Okay, one person, you know, one or both of you is feeling pretty abandoned from the other one at the moment. Okay, just like this real lack between the two of you. Okay. What else, Spirit? What would this person watching find helpful to know at this time between them and this other person? The Chariot. Four of Pentacles. I feel like someone in this relationship is still very hopeful. Like, no, we can move past this with the Chariot card there. Like, you know, I'm optimistic. Like, we can do this. Again, someone very practical. And the other person is, but I still feel like there's this lack here. And this holding back. Again, but if this has ended, it's like needing to withdraw from this person is helpful. And I feel like if you guys have been on this so close, but on two different pages, you can feel kind of lost, but with your own identity. You know, it's like the person that loves you the most should care about how you feel and what you're saying. And then you start to feel like, is it valid? You know, you question if your feelings are valid, or the validity of your feelings. Yeah, it's so strong. Well, I see like the King of Wands here and the Two of Cups. It's like I feel like, again, on at least one side of this, or maybe both of you, a little bit of you is trying to find the optimism in this, trying to find a way to move forward. It's just, there's such a strong magnetism between the two of you with the Two of Cups here. And it's like when one person, because I see the Eight of Cups, I feel like one person has a stronger desire to separate from this, but with the King of Wands, it's like that draws them in even closer. I don't know what that is. It's kind of like a cat and mouse kind of thing. It's really hard to keep two people that are like kind of destined to be together apart, you know. Just keep wanting to come back to one another. But one person sees the lack in this commitment with the Eight of Cups. They're searching for their Two of Cups, but the other person's like, but we are the Two of Cups. Like, why are you going somewhere else? This is who we are. You know, let's see eye to eye. Let's start that. If someone's fighting here for this connection, definitely. Someone will be fighting for this connection. Let's put it that way. I saw the Page of Cups kind of flip out and then flip back in. What's this? Wow. The Lover's card, yeah. So I feel like again with the World card, it just comes right back around. So a cycle ends, but a cycle could be beginning too. That's another way we can read this as the kind of the focal point of the whole reading. Okay. The first card that I see is always the focal point for me. Okay, so perhaps with a little bit of time, a little bit of separation, you know, that lack of each other becomes much bigger than lack of understanding each other in that moment. And I feel like the time apart can help you gain that perspective, that level of understanding that you guys have looked for in each other that was missing. Okay, so there's the Lover's card. Let's see what else comes next to the Lover's card. I'm just curious. Because sometimes it could be like deciding on what you're going to do within the relationship. Three of Wands. Okay. So I feel the potential of the two of you reconnecting again. I mean, I do see that, but maybe it could take some time. There could be a much needed pause. Okay, so the pause might become a little bit longer if that's what it takes. I feel like you guys, like, even though you separate, you guys are going to come back to each other. You know what I mean? It's like, just like this person's waiting to come back around, something to come back around or come to them for the first time. But again, it's like, what did I see? Oh, I put the cards back. But it was like the Eight of Cups and the Two of Cups. You know, the Eight of Cups, it's like someone's going out and seeking their Two of Cups, but the other person's saying that, no, we are the Two of Cups, right? So it's like this circle of coming back around, knowing that you guys are each other's 10 of Cups. If you know tarot, that's kind of like your happy ending. Okay, and that 8 plus a 2 is 10, and I just feel like you guys are each other's happy endings. You just have to just stop being dense, I guess. Start trying to figure each other out more. Okay. Any kind of closing messages for this person? Watching Nine of Swords, the Hierophant. What else came out there? Ace of Swords. Yes. Oh. The High Priestess. I feel like some of you are seeking some professional knowledge, somebody who's experienced, perhaps a professional therapist. I want to see especially with the stress card here. Let's start with that. The Nine of Swords, just a lot of anxiety, right? And overthinking. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is a card of traditional thinking or a spiritual, like a upper level spirituality or knowledge of spirituality or spiritualism, right? And then you have the High Priestess, similar. This person just is the all-knowing, the High Priestess. And then you have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like seeking advice from a professional of some kind provides that clarity, provides a different kind of truth. It might help provide the truth of the other person too. Because, therapy and counseling has you take a step back and look at things from a different angle. Not just from your previous experiences, which gives you your perspective, but the other person's perspective too. So there could be couples therapy as well. What else? Death card. Yeah, that's definitely because that causes something that was meant to like die. I mean, let's get to it, you know what I mean? To be reborn again. So the connection ended, and when it came back together again, or when it does, you know, there's this new light shed on things. There's a new opportunity to transform what you did have into something brand new and clear, and something that's nurtured and grows. Okay, so Death card's pretty positive, especially in this case. Two of Pentacles. I'm just going to need a few more, okay? Seven of Swords. Okay, I'm getting something here. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. So I feel with these three cards here is that there is this learning of new trust here. I feel like when trying to get to know each other again, it's being vulnerable. So there is a struggle here to feel like there's a regaining of trust here, or starting with a new form of trust. So there's like this in and out, back and forth kind of behavior going on. Like, can I trust you? I can trust you. Can I? And then with the Page of Pentacles, it's kind of like if we hide one of these pentacles over here, we regain that balance with baby steps. You know, putting that one foot in front of the other, deciding that we want to do this, but very slowly. Okay. It's like one step at a time, one seedling at a time. And there's growth that happens with that. Okay. Compound with one little thing here and there compounded, it creates big results. Okay. So I feel like if this is regarding therapy or counseling or anything, just seeking professional advice, it's like one session is one session. There's some growth in that. Okay. But it's continuously going, or continuously trying and working on this relationship, continuously pushing, not pushing boundaries, but creating those boundaries and abiding by each other's boundaries and learning that trust again. Okay. One step at a time. Is there anything else, Spirit? Queen of Cups. Yes. The Hermit. I'm getting a lot of guide energy from the Hermit card too. And it's could be just asking your guides if you're really into that. I'm assuming that you are, since you're watching a card or channel about tarot. But kind of relying on inner knowing, experience, and your own intuition could play a very vital role in this too, or is playing a very vital role. And then we're ending. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it so hard. I love it so hard. Let me show you. We started with the World card. Remember I said it was like it could signify like the ending of something, but also the beginning. You have a new beginning here with the World card, the Temperance, and the King of Cups. We have counterpart energy now. Okay, we started off with the two of you kind of very conflicted, not seeing eye to eye, just not understanding one another as deeply as you should, given how, you know, what you've committed to one another. And now there's like this, this new journey that you guys are both embarking upon. It's like you separated, learned a little, came back, possibly sought counseling with each other, and then you have this new level of compassion to one another, this deep emotional bond. And this is brand new to you too. You know, it's like a whole new relationship, even better and leveled up from what was in the past. Temperance card. Yeah, it's like now your two energies coming into balance. And you're balancing one another. That is so beautiful, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm going to stop it right there because we started with the World card, like I said, and we're ending with the World card. Okay. You guys could decide to travel. Who knows? That'd be great. You know, like a little honeymoon kind of situation. But I hope this help somebody out there. I have to title it in a certain way where I feel like you'd kind of get the gist of the whole story. That's a lot of pressure. But it's intended to help find the right person at the right time. Okay. That's what these are for. All right, guys, wherever you are on this planet, enjoy the rest of your day, night, whatever this day is for you. If you're celebrating something special or not, just every other day kind of thing. Okay. Also a reminder to love yourself and love each other and just share that. Okay. Let that energy flow out there between you and other people. All right. And I hope to see you guys back soon. Thank you so much again for joining today. Take care. Bye-bye.